Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. The topic of this video is will Collin, Gillespie, and Jeremiah Robinson-Earl return to Villanova for their next season. Now, JRE has only played 2 seasons. He's currently nearing the end of his second. Collin Gillespie has been at Villanova for 4 years now. But with his extra year of eligibility, he is able to come back and return to the Wildcats for a fifth year, and then JRE, he has 3 more years because this winter season doesn't count due to the coronavirus pandemic eligibility-wise. So definitely a question people will be asking. Damiere Crosby-Roundtree, I'd like him to return. If he has a big year, I think he's definitely on some NBA and G League radars, as he right now is not. And then Jermaine Samuels is probably a definite top 50 pick or top 60 pick at this moment, but if he comes back, has a good year, he can definitely be a first rounder, if not a top 20, top 25 guy. Collin Gillespie, I don't know how much he can soar. I mean, right now he's probably a late draft pick. If he has a good year next year, he can definitely probably sneak into the early second round, mid second round. But JRE, late first round right now, I've seen him as late as the early second, and then I've seen him as high as the late teens. But if he comes back, has a dominant year, I think he could most definitely be a lock in the lottery and get the national title under his belt. Going into this season, I was really hoping Sadiq would come back. I know it was not looking super likely, and he's been playing fabulous for the Pistons. I feel more confident that Collin would come back than Sadiq. JRE, I'm not sure. I will say, though, JRE did go to IMG. It's a powerhouse school there. You're pumping out recruits to the league. You're not worried about national championships as much as you would be at other places. But he went to Villanova over the likes of Kansas and others. He is from Kansas. So that was a huge recruiting win for Jay Wright and company at Villanova. But loyalty is something that really comes down to whether you stay or you go. Aya DeSumo had a ton of loyalty this year to Illinois. I remember he pumped out an Instagram live video saying national championship, Bob Cousy, Final Four, Big Ten championship, all this stuff, and it's coming to life now in mid-March. And that's why Illinois is my championship pick. He has loyalty. He wants this more than anyone. Gonzaga is super talented. They might be the better team. I don't see the deep down drive and passion that the Illini do. And I think Villanova has that. In 2018, Jalen Brunson wanted it so bad. Dante DiVincenzo wanted it so bad. They wanted it more than Michigan. Nobody will refute that, especially Dante, and Dante had the game of his life and saved Villanova in that one. 2016, both super talented teams. That was probably the greatest college basketball game I've ever watched. And it was just the back and forth all night. The powerhouse team of North Carolina. Villanova had not won a championship then. But Ryan Arcidiacono, Daniel Oshefu, Darrell Reynolds, all those guys, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, they were ready and they wanted it. And I see that same drive in Collin Gillespie and JRE, and Justin Moore, Cole Swider, Brandon Slater. I see that same fire and energy from them. And another year together and another year practicing in the system, they're just going to be that much better, that much more of a title contender. Because this year, I'm going to be completely honest, I do not have them advancing past the Sweet 16 with the loss to the Baylor Bears. But getting back on track, will they stay or will they go? I'm going to guess right now Collin will stay, Jermaine will stay, Damiere will stay, JRE will leave. My heart is telling me to pin him that he's staying. I really hope he stays. It's really 50-50 right now. I'm not too certain either which way. I don't think he is either. Of course, he's focused on his season and the potential more tremendous run that the Cats will go on. But it's all up in the air. We got a lot of time. I will also note that Damiere Crosby-Roundtree, this is a little interesting nugget, he has been away from the team, rehabbing on his own, not coming in contact with the players for COVID reasons, for his injury. And so he hasn't been able to be with his guys. Him and Jermaine Samuels are best friends. He's very close with the rest of the team, of course, as well. And he wants another run. He wants to be with his best friends again. And I think Jermaine wants to see him again, and I think Jermaine wants another year. Jermaine has improved a ton. I think another year he'd improve a lot more. You look at Villanova in the NBA, though, Sadiq is playing amazing. He is breaking some records, contending some others. You look at Mikal Bridges, super, super solid player. Great trade by the Suns to acquire him. Dante has been solid. Archie, for being undrafted, has proven everybody wrong. Josh Hart, fabulous as well. All of Villanova's guys, none of them have been superstars. None of them have been higher than 10th where Mikal was, but they have all fit in their roles perfectly. Mikal Bridges, defensive superstar. Really love what he's doing. And then Sadiq Bey has been a great pick by the Pistons of everyone. You think a guy from Villanova wouldn't succeed in Detroit, you're wrong. Sadiq Bey's doing just that. So NBA scouts and GMs know that Villanova has talented guys, and they know that they're going to translate to the league. Pretty much all of Villanova's main guys are doing well. If they're on an NBA roster, they're contributing, and they're doing what they want, what they're wanted for with their roles, and even more. Sadiq Bey, I'm kind of shocked he's doing this well. So yeah, that's the video. Will they return? I made my pick: Demir, Jermaine, and Collin will. JRE will not. Time will tell, though. Collin was asked in an interview if he will stay or if he's thought about staying. He said it came across my mind, but I'm just focused on rehabbing right now and helping the team, which is, of course, what he's going to say. But yeah, that's the video. We'll see what happens. I'll definitely have another video on this in a few months or weeks. And then Ben and I will have our March Madness official bracket tomorrow, which will be super fun to make. And Ben will probably have another Michigan video this Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So yeah, that's the video, guys. Thank you for